When the Real Housewives of New York City get together, watch out, because it's always an explosive party. Case in point, a sneak peek of tonight's episode when Ramona tells Dorinda about a disturbing text message she received from Sonja.
She calls me an unfeeling POS. All right, you know what? This is just, you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm done, but I feel like I can't relate to her anymore. I don't like it when people hide behind texts or emails.
Exactly.
You know what?
She actually wrote it, she put it in text form, and then she chose to press the send button.
Yeah, no.
What do they say? Say it, forget it.
Right.
Write it, regret it.
Right, you're so right.
And now please welcome Dorinda Medley, along with our own Real Housewives superfan, Alicia Corals, here to the set.
Hello,
so, Dorinda, thank you so much for being with us.
Yes.
Thank you for
Never
having me.
a shortage of drama, as we always know. And it seems like this season, almost everyone on the cast has an issue with Sonja. What's the problem, you think?
What's the problem? You know, I think Sonja's going through a transition. You know, every year we see that she talks about the townhouse, talks about her old marriage. And I think this year she really realizes that she's going to have to make a change.
Well, I mean, is she really making that change? Because we got to talk about the blowout you had last week on that episode where she compared divorcing her husband, or him divorcing her, as you put it, to the death of your husband, Richard. Do you think she did that intentionally, or was it
No,
just...
I don't think she did intentionally. I think Sonja has a tendency to, a lot of women do this. They focus on the past and they don't live in the present. Here's the funny thing is I divorced my first husband about the same time as she divorced Mr. Morgan.
Right.
And I barely mentioned my first.
Right.
I mean, he's so much not part of my present day life. It just, you would think the way she speaks of it, number one, that it just happened. And number two, listen, as I said in my blog, you know, divorce is a choice. Whereas death, you know, is certainly not a choice. And it's something that changes you forever. So I actually have a problem with the comparison at all.
Celebrations are in order too, because I know you and your boyfriend John just celebrated 6 years together this spring, so congratulations there. I know you've said your late husband Richard was really your soulmate, so help us understand the role that John plays in your life. When you look at that, do you ever say to yourself, I can marry again?
It's a very different thing. You know, first of all, I don't believe that I never did actually, that there's only one person in your life you can love. I even tell Hannah that. I love the idea of it, but I think, you know, people come into your life at different times and you know, make you very happy, but I don't think because Richard died means that there's no one else out there I can truly love. You know, I love John very much. It's a different time in my life, but you know, I've raised my daughter, I've been married twice, I've been through a lot of stuff, and now I'm kind of, I like being on my own a little bit. I love being with John. We have so much fun. You know, we're above all else, we're great friends. But, you know, I've never really had any time on my own, so I'm sort of transitioning into this new part of Dorinda ?
Yeah, you're wearing a lot of hats, though. You've got a lot going on in your life.
So exciting.
Very fashionable hats, by the way. No one wears gold quite as well.
Thank you.
As Dorinda.
Little early morning gold.
We know you're extremely busy, so thank you so much for stopping by the set here. And of course, you at home can watch a lot more of Dorinda as well. You can catch The Real Housewives of New York City tonight at 9 p.m. on Bravo. I'm going to be watching it too, or else.
I'm going to get you.